Oh, hey, yo, what's going on? It is Alex here, and it's time to talk about my favorite thing, cryptocurrencies. So, what's happening? Not a whole lot. Bitcoin's floating around that $10,000 mark. The market cap's been fluctuating between 400, 500, somewhere in that region. There's no clear trends as to which way the market is going to swing, and I've got a slight feeling, based on other knowledgeable people that I watch and listen to and read, that we may see drops down lower, could be around the $6,000 and $7,000 mark, if not lower. So I don't know which way it's going to go, but I'm certainly keeping a close eye on it. And a very mixed bag with all the other coins as well recently. Now, I was doing that little competition with myself. So I started 50 days, I think it's day 50 now, with a grand, and I wanted to turn it into 10 grand in the space of 3 months. I'm currently sitting at, there's $1,500 in my Binance account, plus I've got 0.25 and an Ether in two different ICOs. So that's going to bring it up to around the 1750 mark somewhere that I'm sitting on currently. The two ICOs, Winding Tree and B Token, haven't been listed on any exchanges or anything yet, so I don't know the price that they are. Now, I'm going to have to do well, very well, if I'm going to hit 10 grand in about another month and a bit. I think I won't make it. We'll see. Then there's not a whole lot of ICOs that I like at the moment. Havven is, I do like a stable coin. They're going to ICO within the next day or so, so I'll definitely be putting some money into them. They are one of the better ones, in my opinion. But it's been interesting to see how the ICOs market has reacted since the big correction that we had started January, and it's definitely not what it once was in the world of ICOs. Prior to that, everything was trading at 3, 4, 5x, 10x. There's a lawnmower dude going on in the background. But everything is just going to crazy multiples, and it's definitely slowed down a lot now. So the exuberance is over by the looks of things. But one interesting thing that I did note, so this isn't financial advice or anything, guys. You've got to do your own research. I'm just a dude talking about cryptocurrencies. I'm not a financial planner. But take, for instance, some of these. So I'm making big assumptions here that the business idea is good and valid, and these guys aren't dodgy characters, and they're not now chilling in the Bahamas snorting coke off strippers' tits or anything. But let's assume that everything about the business fundamentals is there, and they're on track to what the original plan they had in mind. So if we take, for instance, Iungo, they were trying to do like a decentralized Wi-Fi running through the blockchain. So I'm not saying whether this is a good or not idea, but something to keep in mind. So they raised 45 million for their ICO. They're now currently trading at under $9 million. So that's about an 80% discount of what they ICO'd at. To put that into perspective, if you could say buy a lemonade stand that had $500 in the bank, and you could buy that lemonade stand for $100, then that is a pretty good deal in my eyes, and I'd be doing that every day of the week. So a lot of these ICOs now have a lot more cash, or should have, providing they've went from cryptocurrencies into cash. They're going to have a big chunk of cash sitting in the bank, and you can now buy into these ICOs at less value than what they have in the bank, providing they are decent folk and are doing the thing that they listed in the white paper and not being dodgy characters and running off with people's money. But that's something to keep in mind, that you can now buy a lot of these ICOs at a huge discount of what they ICO'd at. And there's quite a bit of the same, a lot of trading in negatives now. I'm just going off USD terms. prior to the correction, everything was just going to 3, 4, 5x, but now it is a lot slower. But, you know, there may be some opportunities to pick up some good ICOs at very discounted rates. So that's something to keep in mind, guys. Anyway, I'm going to head off. I'll catch you later.